Councillors, ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding for the Chair and Vice Chair of Council.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to our guests. Please be seated. Before we start, I'd like to welcome you all and ask for a minute's silence for the Barcelona attack which happened in August. Please, could we have a moment's silence? Right. Could I have any apologies for absence, please?
Councillor Morley.
Thank you very much indeed. Item 2, declarations of interest. Are there any? No? Okay. Item 3, to agree the minutes of the meeting held on the 13th of July 2017. Okay. Can I accept these as a correct record? Thank you. Thank you. Right. Item 4, communications from the Chair. Well, Councillors, it's now my turn to say a few words and give some feedback. Before I mention any of our events, I have to say that already I've been invited to some wonderful events in Essex and Hertfordshire and enjoyed every one. Of course, now I must mention our carnival, which was a good one to commemorate Harlow's 70th birthday. What a great success story. Everyone seemed to enjoy it, and I was even asked if it was going to have another one next year or the year afterwards. I must also thank St Andrew's Church at the Stowe for opening the doors to us and laying on teas and coffees for the dignitaries before the event. There have been many great events for Harlow's 70th, and the enjoyment and community spirit put in by our residents is second to none. One event which I have been to sticks out in my mind is the Hearts and Essex Community Farm, which was held on Saturday the 12th of August at the bottom of Fulcrum. Not a 70th event, because it has been held before, but really good and needs a mention. What a surprise and delight, besides the very good growing area they had there, very festive atmosphere going on, good food, good music, and great seating areas. I can recommend it. Please go along next year. Really good. I now mention my civic service, which I thank my officers and Reverend Martin Harris for putting my thoughts into practice. It was a wonderful service, and I thank everyone who came along and supported my charities. Moving on, I have a golf day on the 25th of this month, and I hope the weather stays fine for that. Thank you for all your help I've been given in getting it organised. Thank you very much. Then, of course, we have bonfire night, which I'm looking forward to. And soon afterwards, we have a quiz night that I hope you will support. Andrew has very kindly said he will be quiz master, and for that, I thank him in advance. Now we move on. Item 5, presentation of civic honour. Following recommendation to the Civic Award panel, it was agreed that Malcolm Morley, OBE, should be presented with civic honour, and it is my pleasure to read the nomination. Malcolm Morley, OBE, has always been a proactive ambassador for the Council and the community of Harlow. His unique contribution, style and humour have made it possible for the Council to get its story about ambition, growth, regeneration heard with key audiences. He understands the concept of the new town and the opportunities and challenges that go with it. He has shared the passion of all our councillors for Harlow as a community and a place of opportunity, and has worked hard to realise the Council's ambition for the town. Working with councillors from all political groups, he has led the Council's transformation to be recognised for its innovation, performance and entrepreneurship. Harlow's Council's creation of an innovative joint venture with the Care Group, the development of other partnerships with private sector and its work with the voluntary sector have established the Council as a can-do organisation, and Harlow has a place for investment. Malcolm had the initial idea for Public Health England's move to Harlow and worked tirelessly with the town's MP. Public Health England, government and partners to gain agreement for the creation of the world-class science hub that will see 400 million invested in Harlow and up to 3,000 jobs relocate to Harlow. He achieved enterprise zone status for potential to deliver more than 5,000 jobs, working with Anglo Ruskin University, and a new MedTech Innovation Centre will be built at the enterprise zone. He has achieved many millions of pounds of external investment for Harlow and delivered more than 600 houses, a 25 million leisure centre, a football stadium and an athletic track to make a major contribution of the regeneration of Harlow. Malcolm has made significant contribution to the advancement of skills, education and learning in Harlow. With working with the town's former MP, he's achieved the university centre in the town. Malcolm is passionate about education and created the Harlow Education Progression Awards to encourage aspiration and progression. These awards have been a significant impact on students and their parents. Malcolm has sought consistently to put Harlow on the national map and served on a number of national bodies and boards. His time as Chief Executive of Harlow Council has seen the town get onto many national and regional agendas, and Harlow be recognised as a special place. He has shown a level of commitment rarely seen today, illustrated by him staying at Harlow for almost 14 years. There is no doubt that his passion for Harlow will continue. Malcolm can look back with pride on what he has contributed to Harlow, and I'm delighted that we are able to recognise this by this award. Right, I now call on the councillors, Councillor Johnson and Pryor, if they would like to say a word. John, would you like to speak first?
Thank you, Chair. I'd just like to add my thanks to Malcolm, both for his support to me personally as a leader, but in particular for your public service and being such a strong advocate for both the Council and Harlow. While Malcolm significantly predates my time as a councillor, I know you've been a steady hand at the helm through some turbulent times. The Council is certainly a better place when you leave than when you joined. You've certainly laid the solid foundations to push forward with the next stage of Harlow's bright future. So thank you and good luck for whatever the future brings for you.
Short, sweet, John. I may take a few moments longer. Malcolm, you're the third chief executive I've worked with in this council over my time here. Obviously the one I've worked with the longest and the one I've enjoyed working with the most, although that doesn't mean it hasn't been without its frustrations. I think certainly as a new leader of the council back in 2008, we may have rubbed against each other somewhat, but you knew what needed to be done and you helped guide me in the right direction. I think Teddy Roosevelt said it best when he said the best executive is one who has the sense enough to pick the right people to do the work and the self-restraint to not meddle and let them get on with it. And that's something I've seen from Malcolm over the years. He has picked and surrounded himself with a very good team, and although he's leaving, we're left with a very good core of officers that he has moulded in his own image. So thank you for that. To give you another quote from one of my daughter's favourite film, A Bug's Life. The first rule of leadership is that everything is your fault. And Malcolm has carried the can for Harlow during the bad times, but he's also garnished the successes. I think particularly of taking the CPA rating from bad to good, along with obviously the councillors from both sides, and going from a bad situation where actually the LGA were interviewing you and I to consider us the Council of the Year, in which we were a finalist. You helped me drive through some incredible changes with my group when we were in control around improving the cemetery and crematorium, the waste contract, setting up the long-term big society fund. You know, they were all big things for the town, and I thank you for the help that you gave me on that. I think my two overwhelming memories that I will take away is firstly, the shock every time when I was getting to know Malcolm that I spoke to him on the phone and I thought, oh my God, I'm on the phone with William Hague. Because his silky smooth voice. But actually the most funny memory I have that I will take away for a long time, and I still have the keychain sitting on the side, is when we were pitching to the LGA for the Council of the Year, and we presented them with small boxing glove earrings because Harlow is always punching above its weight, and I think that's the one overwhelming memory I will take from your time with us, Malcolm, that we've always tried to punch above our weight. Thank you for your service.
Chamber. We've only been in this chamber now for just coming up to our 4th year, so I've been unfortunate, Malcolm, that I haven't seen you through your whole 14 years, because I've read some of the documentations about where Harlow was, where it is now, and you've done a wonderful job. One good thing about being a good leader, a good captain, is a person who listens. And through my time here, I can honestly say, Malcolm, when I read your ear, you've been there, you've listened, and you've understood, and where necessary, you've guidance and help. And I personally thank you for that, you know the rest. The last thing I'm going to say, because I agree with what John said and I agree with what Andrew said, there's an old saying that when you're leaving your organisation, somebody says to me, oh yeah, I'll be missed. And then somebody a bit older will say, well, put your hands in a bucket of water, mate. And when you lift your hands out of the bucket of water, see what the hole is left. That's how much you'll be missed. Malcolm, you're the exception to the rule. When you leave, you're going to leave a big hole. And the person who replaces you is going to need to fill some really big shoes. I congratulate you and hope you have a wonderful time and you know what you do in the future.
Malcolm, would you please come forward too? I'd ask you if you'd like to say a few words.
Yes, thank you very much. It's really hard sometimes to come to a decision about the future, and I have to say this was one of the hardest decisions that I've had to make. And today that was reinforced when I came up the stairs and saw the pictures of all the chairs, starting with Patrick. Because Patrick was the first chairman that I had the pleasure and honour to serve. And all of the other chairs of the council were there, some of them twice, I have to say. And it really reinforced with me just the honour and privilege of being part of the journey for Harlow Council and being part of this special community called Harlow. And I have to say that, you know, when I first came to Harlow, I thought I'd be coming for 3 years. But Harlow grabbed me. The council grabbed me. And I've been fortunate indeed to really develop a passion for Harlow and the council that will continue to stay with me for the rest of my life, and I will always be available to support and promote Harlow and the council. And as has been said, I've also been incredibly lucky with the councillors that I've worked with. There have been some interesting times, but we've got through it together, and Harlow really has been represented by some really tremendously committed and able people to address the challenges of Harlow. And I've been incredibly fortunate as well to have Graham Branchett, who is no longer with us, to support me. For 13 years we worked so incredibly closely together, and he was brilliant, and I'm sure that he will look at the video of tonight's proceedings with affection, I hope. And I've also been incredibly fortunate with the heads of service who have formed the team. And it's with confidence that I know, as been referred to, that because of the able, committed people that we have here as the heads of service, and indeed for the rest of the team, and we've got some of the great team that Harlow Council has in the audience tonight, and I'm delighted that they're here. The passion and commitment of the employees of this council have sustained me and supported me and made things happen for Harlow. And that has been fantastic. And I've also been incredibly lucky to work with 2 MPs. And together, irrespective of party, the commitment and focus on Harlow has been absolutely key. And again, with partner organisations, once they realise just what a wonderful place Harlow is and the opportunity it presents, they have come to the party. Sometimes they've had to be dragged and encouraged, but they've come to the party, and tremendous things have been made possible. So I want to thank you, because it really genuinely has been an honour and a privilege to serve this wonderful council and this wonderful place. But I couldn't end without actually thanking one other person as well, and that is Janet. Because Janet has made sure that I have kept to the agenda, and she has supported me, and I'm being told I've only got 3 minutes, so she has supported me, and I'd like to personally thank her for everything that she has done to support me. I am confident that Harlow will continue to develop and be successful, and I will be always watching and ready and willing and able to support it any way that I can. Thank you very much.
Right, item 6, presentation of the community safety team. As chair, the Essex Police Community Safety Accreditation Scheme allows organisations and their employers, such as the community safety team, to be given targeted police powers by the Chief Constable to tackle issues such as graffiti, antisocial behaviour, disorder and nuisance. It also allows better information sharing, which is vital to tackle crime and antisocial behaviour. Harlow has now been accredited for a period of 10 years and receiving a plaque from Essex Police in recognition that Harlow Council and Essex Police have and will continue to work together to combat crime and disorder in Harlow for the benefit of the residents and the community in Harlow. As Superintendent Andy Muriner is abroad, dealing with the aftermath of Hurricane Irma, and Chief Inspector Matt Cornish and Jenny Brewer, citizen and policing managers, are here to present a plaque. May I please invite you to come forward to present the plaque.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. This is marvellous. Absolutely marvellous. Thank you. Okay. Now, right, before we invite the team. Okay. Right, would you like to hold that at this point in time before we pass it forward? Okay. Thank you. Right. Thank you. Now, I'd like to invite the community safety team forward, please, to receive their honour. Last Wow. Yeah.
Right, let's have a look. Hang on. What is it? That's good. This way, everyone? Okay, hold it there. I don't know who's recently, but it worked. Yeah, this way, guys. Hold tight there. Hang on. A couple more like that for me, please. Here we go. Good stuff. Really happy. Excellent. Last time for me. Thank you very much.
We've got other awards here and certificates. That's for those are for the dogs. Yes, please, of course. Yeah.
I just wanted to say a few words about the community safety team. Unfortunately, I'm following Malcolm after that speech, so please bear with me. I'm really grateful to the Chair for the opportunity to say a few words and accept the award on behalf of the Council, but I thought I'd actually just highlight to you all here really the work that this team are doing. The accreditation, as you've already heard, gives the team lower level policing powers to support around antisocial behaviour and help make lives easier and better for the residents of Harlow. It's worth highlighting that this team was the first team in the county to be accredited, and they have a theme of being first really. In 2001, Marisha and the team got the first ASPO in Essex. In 2015, the team were the first in the country to get a motorbike injunction, banning motorbikes travelling in convoy or causing a nuisance in the town. That same year, they also then got, they were the first in the country again to get the traveller-wide encampment injunction, banning illegal encampments. This took a huge amount of work for the team to get on board. They had to label every parcel of land in Harlow, and if you ask Marisha now, she'll tell you how many that is.
340 something.
347. And that was every bit of land had to be visited and a marker put on the land to confirm the notice was served. A huge amount of work. And interestingly, it took, I think, a lot of your powers of persuasion because initially the lawyers weren't interested. They did not think this had legs. But it was the tenacity of the team that got this through, and they won. They got the injunction. And on top of that, as you know, it's all been renewed. Whenever I go in the office, which is quite regularly, if I'm honest, I have cups of tea with the team, just find out what's going on, just catch up with them. I'm constantly overhearing telephone calls from other councils around the country who are ringing in to Marisha and her team, asking for advice on how to do this, because they are at the forefront of what's going on. The energy and drive of this team is truly exceptional. It's something that Malcolm alluded to in his speech. I've worked in various places, both in Essex and in other forces, and it's quite common for me to need to chivvy partners along, but I find the shoe on the other foot in Harlow, where I'm constantly being harassed and chivvied along myself, and it's really refreshing, to be honest with you. It's difficult to keep up with them, but it's really refreshing, the drive and energy they've got. So the award is absolutely deserved. The team are an absolute credit to this council, and they're performing exceptionally well, so thank you.
Say a few words as well.
I just wanted to say some personal thank yous because I've known Marisha and the team for the last 10 years. I was here 10 years ago when Harlow Council were first accredited. Very proud and honoured to give them their first award. I was here 5 years ago when they got their 5-year plaque. And to give them their 10-year award, I'm so humbled by them. They have always been so supportive of me, of the scheme. I'm based at headquarters in Chelmsford. And they have been a real part of the Essex Police extended family. I've done so much work with them. Whenever I've needed their support, Essex Police locally or across the county, they've been there. They've shared their ideas. They've been absolutely paramount. And I say it out loud, they are my favourite. But we had 550 accredited persons across Essex, 54 organisations. We are the biggest scheme in England and Wales, and they are one of the first to have done 10 years, and so I'm so proud. I'm really pleased that they are part of the extended policing family, as I said earlier, but more equally important for me is I'm really proud to be part of the Harlow Council family. I volunteered at Harlow Council a couple of weeks ago. I was with Faith and the team, had the best time, drove all the way from Clacton where I live and had a really brilliant time. So for me, thank you for looking after me, and let's get to another 10 years. So, thank you.
Right, moving on. Petitions from the public. Really? No. Item 8, questions from the public. No. Right. Item 9, questions from councillors. And I understand Councillor Simon Carter, you have a question for Councillor Danvers, the portfolio holder for resources. Do you wish to read out your question or take it as read?
I'll read it out for me.
Okay.
So the question to the portfolio holder for resources. In your first budget in February 2013, you abolished the free first hour of parking in council-owned car parks. The decision which underwent a rapid U-turn from the 3 hour reintroduced. At the same time, the option of a voluntary donation was introduced to go to local charities. How much did it cost to change the ticket machines to remove the 3 hour and then reinstate it, and to process the donation? And how much money has been raised in each year since?
Thank you, Chair. The answer is that it didn't cost anything because it didn't happen. As far as you'll be aware, it was the last Conservative administration that put car parking charges in place, which I'm apparently informed cost £142,000 to actually install. £142,000. As part of this, as part of producing a balanced and sustainable budget with a line of central government cuts, all options for balancing the budget were explored.
Councillor Danvers.
Yes.
Can I stop you a moment?
Yes.
That, I don't believe, is the answer to the question that Councillor Carter asked you.
Well, if you let me carry on, I'll answer it. The Council's budget for 2013-14 initially proposed the introduction of a 20p charge for the first hour of the parking in the neighbourhood shopping centres. However, the Council was cognisant and receptive to the public and business opinion at the time, and subsequent changes to the tariffs were made to take up the shortfall of the budget as a result of not introducing the 20p tariff. These changes were made prior to implementation, and as a result there were no additional costs. The costs for amending the machines and advertising the new tariffs in the local press would have come in at the same time and cost £950, which is in contrast to the £142,000 that the Tories spent. This has to be done because of the other changes to charges in with the traffic regulations orders. Can I continue, Chair?
Respectful.
The income.
You're shy.
I don't want to hear reply, that's fine.
Chairman, perhaps I can clarify. The convention is that when a question is asked and an answer is given, then the questioner follows the printed version of the question and the answerer follows the printed version of the answer. Any subsequent question is obviously not provided in a written question and answer, and may be more freestyle, shall we say, than the printed version.
Can we take the rest of the red, Chair?
Councillor Carter. Councillor Carter. Do you have a supplementary question to ask?
Thank you, Madam Chairman. Yes. So it's a very long answer to say you don't know. You could have said that right at the beginning. As you actually introduced this particular policy, can you tell us when was the last time you made a donation through the car park scheme?
Chair, I think it's really out of order to ask questions like that, but at the end of the day, a scheme has cost this authority £142,000 to implement, and has only actually got in 131,000 for charitable causes. It's a bit rich for coming from the opposition to actually ask such a matter. At the end of the day, it is what it is. There's £130,000, and the beneficiaries, Chair, have been Harlow CAB, which CA is Citizen Price Bureau, 44,000, Rainbow Services, 135,000, and I could go on with various organisations, including things like Age Concern, 15,000, Young Concern, and it's been a very worthwhile scheme, Chair.
Yeah.
What individuals have made is entirely up to them.
Okay. Move on. Motions from councillors. There are none? Right. Item 11. Do you agree to take the recommendations in item 10, A to E, on block? And please, could I have a proposal? Thank you. And a seconder?
Second that, Chair. Councillor.
Yeah.
I'll second that.
Okay. Are you all agreed?
Agreed.
Thank you very much. Item 11, reports from officers. Oh, I beg your pardon, it's down there twice, I'm sorry. Item 12, minutes from Cabinet and committees. Do you agree to take the following items, 12A to F, which I tabled before you for noting? Yeah? Right. Are there any matters of urgent business? Right. Please, may I invite you all to come back to the chair's chamber. We have some delicious cakes, nice drinks. Please accompany me.